guys, this is OLC's 321 Fantastic Plastic back again with another build update video of the Mobius models U.S.S. Franklin. Today we are going to be making the holder for the LEDs for the Bussards, and to do that I'm using one of these, which is part of the kit, which goes behind pretty much everything in there. That one. Let's make it nice and even. Make it all nice and smooth on these edges. Okay. Is that it? There we go. Perfect. There. So, what we need to do is obviously make, because this is roughly the same size as the insides of the nacelles, so I should be able to make two of these, but in just plastic card. Now I'm using old SIM cards for this because I'm a cheap ass and I don't want to buy the other things. You can use pla plate, you can buy that. It's basically it's just sheet plastic, thin sheet of plastic. You can buy that, no problem, and it will work absolutely fine. But because where I work, we do loads of mobile phones, and these are obviously old SIM card holders, so I'm going to use these instead. And that's all I needed for that. I only need it for that bit. Put that in there. So now what I'm going to do, I'm just going to get rid of as much excess as I possibly can, just to make my life a little bit easier. And cut straight down the middle here. There we go. Right. So now it's time to try and cut these. I'm gonna try it with the scissors. I don't know if it's gonna work too well with the scissors. So far seems to be okay. So as I said, what these are gonna do, these are just gonna be the housings for the actual LEDs themselves. I mean, I have done another video before, by the way, but I'm waiting on LEDs to finish that one because that was just part of the fibre optics. But that's just going to go into its own video. So I thought I'd do, what can I do next? And I thought, oh yeah, I know I can do these. Right. And just continue cutting these. Try and get it as even and straight as you can, because that's going to save on the sanding. Now I believe these will probably be just a little bit too big to begin with, but hopefully once we've done all of our sanding and everything, it'll all be just fine. So let's get our sanding stick out. And just get rid of all of those, not the rough edges, the bits that are like too squared off, like 50p a piece, because we want it more round than anything else. As an example, if you go here is more of a 50p piece, where this is more roundish. So basically just want to go around there, follow the curve. that'll do for now. So now we've got that, let's get one of our nacelles. Here's one I prepared earlier. So what I want it to do, I want it to fit pretty much back here. Okay. So I am kind of hoping that with that back there, it'll fit on both ends. And it does. Just like that. So let's just double check what's going to go inside there, because I want to make sure that nothing's going to be in the way of it. Right, so let's have a look. I'm not worried about the these just yet because they go in front. I just want to see how far this goes compared to here, and it should be in theory okay. Yeah, in theory. So let's get what part am I needing? 47. So what part? Yeah, 47. Okay. Which is this one just here. Okay. And let's give it a good little bit of a sand on these nubbings. Well, there we go. Right, so let's. Oh, that bit's already in there. Come on. Right, so that's in there. Then, where's that clear piece gone? Oh, no, put that in the box. Where'd you go? Oh no, I put it in the box. There you are. Right, so you've got that bit in there, and then it says this bit goes in there as well. That doesn't really stay on anything. And then this bit goes on like that. Okay. So we definitely have plenty of room inside there. Put that up there. Nice. So that's good. That's got plenty of room. I think this bit, yeah, that gets glued onto there. Okay, yeah, so that bit gets glued onto there. Then this I can actually put all the way towards the back end, towards the back here, like right there. Okay, don't know if you can't really see that, but if we go on the back here, it's all the way at the back, and may have to cut some bits and pieces out for putting the wires through, but we'll do that in another video. But yeah, so there we go, there's that. That's in pretty much in place. This gets put on like so, and that goes on. Yeah, okay, so that's going to work. That is definitely going to work. Okay, so what we need to do now is figure out roughly how many LEDs am I gonna want in here, and effectively all it's gonna be is a chaser sequence. So if I go with one at the top, let's do like one every quarter first of all. Okay, so that's 4, and then I think if we do 8, roughly, and obviously that is a rough idea, but then that's going to give us our rough estimation. So this one's going to be going 1, 2, which side are you? 3. No, you're going the opposite way. The starboard will be going the opposite way. Actually, it doesn't matter, does it? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And the other one I mean, I will work out the best things possible. And the other one will be going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So when I glue put the LEDs in here, they're going to have all of the negatives all on one, going to be joined together all on one, and we've got to make sure, right, the wires are in the correct sequence. So number 1 is going to be up the top, so whatever color I choose for number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, the opposite, no, it doesn't matter, but that goes onto here. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that way these will be chasing each other in a counterclockwise thingamabobby. So that's what I'm going to do with this, but I need to measure things and get things just right so I know what I'm going to be doing. So I'll bring you guys back in a bit. Okay, so what we're going to do, how we're going to measure this, is I'm going to just place one mark right there. That should be about the middle, give or take. Yep. Okay, that's roughly in the middle. And draw a line that way, and then draw another line. It doesn't have to be too accurate, but accurate enough so that these are going to be roughly even. Okay. Something along those lines. So then I can go roughly in the middle of these. Final one there. Okay, so that's our 8 pieces. Now I need to get a drill bit. Oh, there you go. There you go. Where'd I put this? That one. Where did I put those drill bits? Okay. Did I put them up here? Oh, there we go. So we can start with this. And I think I'm going to need to... Yeah, that bit's too small, so I need a slightly bigger bit. Let's have a look. What chuck size do we need? Yeah, drop these everywhere. That size. down to that. Too big. Too big, so yeah, be that one. Okay. Okay. Plug you in. Da-di-da-di-da-di-da-di-da. There we go. Do it nice and tight. Then, low speed. And then just try and keep it as central as I can. Because these holes need to be 3mm eventually. So there's one. Yeah, definitely put it on the floor. Speed up just a bit. And the final hole. There we go. Right. So that's all of those holes now done, but what I need to do is clean it up a bit. So, to clean it up I'm going to use this because it's nice and just widen them a little bit with it as well. Because then once we've done this, we can use this as a template for the other one. Which is probably cheating, but you know, I do things to cheat anyway. Okay, make sure everything's done there. That's there. Right, get a sanding stick just to smooth him out a little bit. It's going to get painted anyway. It's going to be painted silver to hopefully reflect the light. There we go. So there's some of our holes there. So I'm just going to place this on here. And that's roughly even. And I'm just going to make marks . And then I can just continue it on. sure it's going all the way through nicely. That's sticking to me all the time. Right, so shouldn't need that anymore. Again, I'm going to use this to do two things, widen it a little bit, and because now I'm going to need to find a 3mm drill bit from somewhere. And now I've got one somewhere, I just don't know where I put it. I'm positive I used it for the JJ prize. Is that not focusing? Why are you not focusing? Hello? There we go. Now you're focusing. There we go. I don't know how long that was like that for. There we go. And just do this side as well. Make it all even. I mean, you can, if you wanted to, you can really take your time. Get every single measurement down perfectly. Don't need to. With it being it's ever so slightly off kilter, it's going to make it look a little bit more authentic. That's my excuse, and I'm sticking to it. It's got nothing to do with my laziness whatsoever. Believe what you will. So that's what I'm sticking with. Get a bit of the sand. Okay. That sanding does two things as well, because it's going to help the primer when we paint it to stick to it. Right. So now we've got those two. Let's get a 3mm doobly. Right, that's one of my white ones. Let's see how big are we. Right, so at least another 1.5mm. So I need to find my other drill bits, so I will bring. Oh no, wait a minute, they're right here. Forget what I just said. I've just found them. There we go. This is what I was looking for. There. Right, so I want a 3mm. I've only got up to 2.5. So 2.5 will do. Okay. Let's put that there. And I'm gonna have to use that. And I'm gonna have to use the larger chuck. That is no way going to fit in there. Right, so let's find the larger one, which I believe is that. Put that on a drill bit. The 2.5 will be just. We can work with the 2.5 because we can then just use the files to expand it a little bit more, because then you only talk about like 0.5mm, which shouldn't take too long at all. Okay, maybe that one was too big. Right, let's see if we've got one just ever so slightly smaller then. Let's have a look. Nope. Balls. Right, what's the next size? What about you? That's the one. I'll get there in the end. Excuse me. There we go. So, switch it back on, and then make these holes bigger. Okay. Right. So they're now ever so slightly bigger. Let's just have a look, see if I can fit any that in yet. Not quite. So I think I'll use this one. And then that then fits in there just perfect. So I'm going to do that with the rest. When do I need to stop? Let's mark off on here where I need to stop. There we go. Just then that way I won't be tempted to go any further. There we go. And once I've done all these, I'll bring you guys back in a minute. Okay, so now I've done that, I'll give them a bit of a sand. These should fit in absolutely perfectly. Now when we go to put these in, I want to make sure that all of the negatives are on the inside, but what I need to do with the negatives is put the what are they called? Resistors on. So what I'll be doing, I'll be cutting this down, putting a resistor on, then cutting the end of the resistor and putting all of those in towards into the middle. Okay, so effectively it's going to be all like this, and they're all going to join, all of the negatives are all going to join in the center. Okay, that's what I'm going to be doing with those, but I'm going to have to do that in another video. So I will see you guys in the next one. You take care of yourselves. Bye bye now.